Hey girl,
Hola.
back like we never left. It is Friday. Law Talk Chit Chat Chronicles. I'm your girl Artisha Sparkle. You can follow me on all the socials right here. Maybe not TikTok, but we'll talk about that later. And Jess, introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Jasmine Lauren. You can follow me on Instagram, Jasmine Lauren. I don't want to say TikTok anymore because we don't even know where that's gonna go.
Let me get these banners up here. And I feel like it's dry. So yeah. Welcome to Live Talk.
Why do you feel like it's right?
And then, yeah, like every Friday we go live and we get into it. Yes, what you want to get into first?
Well, since we mentioned the TikTok thing, we might as well get that done and over with. So the owner said he would rather sell his platform of TikTok right before he says he'd rather what? Shut it down before
Okay,
he
so, we might have to talk about Gypsy Rose. All right, so backtrack a little bit. The United States or whatever, um, voted to ban TikTok.
right.
And it got the TikTok girlies in a frenzy. And so basically, they will have, because it's not owned by a U.S. business and is owned by China, so they have to either allow a buyer to buy it so that way they can keep TikTok going, or they have to sell it, or just not show it in the U.S. They're gonna ban it in the U.S. basically. Um, this dude done
She's
saying, "Hey, but chick lie on me and get a cover shoot." But anyways, um,
so he's
yeah.
saying
So let me
he
find
would rather
the video. Okay, here it is. The video, just the
okay.
photo.
So basically, yeah. So he's saying he would rather sell it than to say. You mean to? Why do I keep saying sell it? He would rather shut it down than to sell it and give it away. So that means what is
Mhm.
the people that use TikTok as a platform to make money? The people that are TikTok famous, what are they going to do for income? Are y'all going to jump on another app? Like Soldier Boy said that he would buy TikTok. He's like, how much does it cost? I'll buy it. So in my opinion, I feel like I don't care who it belongs to. And I know there's a controversial thing where like, oh, they're stealing your information. I'm like, our government steals our information, but what do I know? But what I'm saying is like, to me, I think it's like, in my opinion, and probably gonna people get mad, and I don't care. I don't come here to people please. But I do say that it's like if they can ban the most tedious things, because there's a lot of other things going on in this world versus a damn TikTok. And it's like that's your priority is to worry about getting rid of that. There's other things going on that need to be taken care of, like our homeless situation, our unemployment, the inflation, the high gas, and I'll be here all day. The fact that Americans can't even afford their own life at all. You got to make at least $100,000 just to live low middle class. I think there's more things to worry about than to be worrying about a social media platform. And to me, I
Mhm.
feel as though that TikTok, even though it's not, it's the principle that it's like if they can shut down these things and they can shut down people and they can fact check and close your pages and close micromanage every single thing that US people do or
I don't
anybody
like
from
it.
this part of the country. I feel like then they can shut down anything. I feel like it's a control thing where's the freedom of speech, where's the freedom of anything? I feel like everything is starting to little by little become condensed into something where it's like controlled. I watch Matrix, I watch all that stuff, and I feel like a lot of it is relatable to what's going on now.
So my spill on it is that I always go to business first. Um, it's because it's owned by another country.
Right.
So when something has that much power in somebody else's country, it can get scary.
So they trust
And
China to make all our products and our food and our plastic spoons and our clothes and all the chemicals that's being used, but they don't
but
trust
it's still controlled by America. And we're not talking about product based. We're talking about how individuals think. And because individual nowadays don't have an individual mindset, they
Right.
just see something, they don't get full fact check, and they just go with it. And so what I witnessed, and I know we said we're not going to talk about politics, but during the whole Trump presidency and how he got voted on, I witnessed that with my own eyes.
And I've witnessed
So,
how Biden got his ass voted on too. So
who? Kanye?
Biden,
Oh,
Biden.
you wait. What? Say that.
I said, and I witnessed how Biden got voted on too.
So how he got voted on?
We're not getting into politics, remember?
No, I want to know because I go
I'm not gonna
further
get into.
into what I know and seen on Facebook. Primarily, the reason why it's like, okay, hold up, let me move from here because you don't actually see the background, what's going on. That the Russians came in, they controlled, they created fake accounts to pretending to be Americans, particularly Black American community, and make up these lies because people cannot decipher things on their own. So, because of that, they can control and post whatever they want to on TikTok, and then people start believing it. So, it's mainly more of a mass control of the fact that China will have that kind of control. And because it's another country, as another country, it's like if you run your household, if you had a household, are you going to allow somebody else come in and run your household?
Depends what it is. And are they paying the bills?
So it's just on that kind of mindset I'm on. Other people are looking at like, hey, da 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 this, da da that. So no, I don't like that. For me, I understand on why it's mainly like, hey, it's just China owned. We're gonna get rid of it. We can destroy ourselves, but we're not gonna have another country have that much power over what's going on in our house. And people could say whatever they want, but as much as yes, America freedom, so-called freedom, it's a little more than a communist in a China country. So how y'all want to have that much control over somebody else's country and y'all over there communists in your own? Anyway, so I get that aspect on the whole spill TikTok and why they decided to ban it or whatever. If it's that important on the line of defense, yes, they're gonna go and get that. Do they care about gun laws? Because American owns guns, and a lot of people who are politics official is a part of NRA. So it's only so much they could do. They don't even bring it to the floor of, hey, yeah, what we're gonna do about banning guns?
I don't get into politics. I don't know. I'm just gonna say you this one.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like knowing what's in here, what's out of here, you know the difference of the breakdown on why they not like the next. I was like, wait a minute, guns are killing people. How is TikTok the topic of the day and not guns?
Guns, homelessness, inflation, milk being $10 a gallon.
They're
We
not
can
going to care
barely
what's
afford
going
out
on in house
the
because
suicide.
they're going to worry about well, who's trying to take over,
Well,
and
that's what
that's it.
So
But as far as influencers and what they're gonna do after the fact, me personally, that's why I never really got into TikTok. Everybody's like, get on TikTok. I'm like, I get there when I get there, but I only could do certain amount of apps at a time.
there's
And
just many
that was
apps to
not
keep up with, and a lot of them don't have any longevity. I think the only one that does have longevity right now, and shockingly, is Instagram and Facebook, and
what they owned by.
they're owned by the same person. So it's like
Yep.
that's why. And so I feel like what the question of the day is like, you
Mm-hmm.
TikTok influencers, what are you going to do? Like, what is your step? Do you have another plan of action? Because at this point, if TikTok does get shut down, because he
Mm-hmm.
says he refuses to sell it, which I'm pretty sure there's going to be like another platform that comes up, but then you have to start all over and carry your fan base over to that. And even if it even pays and a sponsorship and stuff like that. So if it just so happens to get shut down, what would be your next move? Like, what would be the next move for influencers?
That was for them to decide.
Oh yeah, no. So I would love to see what it is because I don't get into like a lot of apps. I don't have threads. I barely be on my Twitter for a reason because I just feel like there's too many apps to I gotta
Mhm.
upload here, upload there. And it's just like it's too much, it's just too much, it's too personal. And I'm more of a private person. So it's like it's kind of hard for me to like come out of my shell and like really start opening up with all these apps. You know, like this podcast, I hold back a lot. Y'all know. I hold back a lot.
I'm trying to get her out of her shell because
Trying, but I
that
have
ain't
a lawyer
fair.
over here telling me like allegedly, say allegedly, like in my head. You know what I mean? Like, or girl, just so I just sit here and just try to look pretty, even though my hair needs to be washed. So yeah. But other than that, besides beef with like TikTok and the US, there's another beef going on. The
TikTok in the
R&B
US.
the R&B beefs with like Chris Brown and Quavo. I know this is old news, but I got Chris Brown 100%. What about you?
Definitely Chris Brown.
Yeah, sorry, Quavo. Was it Quavo or was it the other guy?
Quavo, Amigos.
So what's the Offset is Cardi B's husband? Okay, Quavo. All right, cool. And then the other one passed away. Sadly, that's sad. That was really
Hmm.
sad. You know what I
That
mean?
was. I didn't go on Instagram for like a month when that whole situation happened. It was just too much. And that was like my last rap group that I liked.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh,
At first, I was like, they're just mumbling, but then I started really listening to them, and I'm like, okay, I
yeah,
like their
I
music.
love
So that was
Migos
really
is definitely for the culture.
yeah.
So background history on why Quavo and Chris Brown was beefing.
You tell it. It's like
And
you
so
tell it.
listening to the track, which he slaughtered, he said you got slaughtered by R&B dude. But yeah, so I believe, Chris was obsessed with Karuchi.
Oh goodness. Oh, I remember
So
those
I
days.
think Quavo slept with Karuchi, and then for payback, Chris Brown slept with Sweetie while she was in a relationship with
So
Quavo.
everybody's with everybody because there's no other beef.
Everybody is with everybody. You know
Wow.
the industry. Yeah. So I don't know why they took it on wax, but I feel like hip hop is born right now. And that it's always has some type of form of controversy when there is a beef. And then I don't know if you remember or have you seen the clip with it was an interview with Baby, the rapper Baby, not Little Baby, but Baby.
There's
And
a
he was
rapper
like,
named Baby.
yeah, heard of Baby.
I heard of Little Baby.
Little Baby, and then there's Baby. That's why I wanted to clear because I didn't want people to get confused. But the rapper Baby was on an interview. He said somebody hit him up and asked him, "Hey, do you want to get involved with this fake beef?"
Oh,
So I don't know if the comment section decipher who he was talking about. I didn't really get too much into it, but I felt like yeah, that whole Drake and Rick Ross and Kendrick and J. Cole and all that hip hop beef, I felt like yeah, it was fake.
I
So
always say it's fake. I always say it's like I
it's
agree.
entertaining. I mean, that's what hip hop is. It's entertainment, and the beef's always been like just keep it on wax. Like don't take it outside of that. But
Right.
yes, I think the whole Chris Brown Quavo thing. I
Yeah.
think
Well,
that
it seems
that
like it's
shit.
starting to rile up a lot of people because even the Amanda Sales, how do you say her last name? There's beef with her too. So it's like, damn, her and Issa Rae too. Like these, and it's always the quiet people that you at least suspect. Like I don't even think I know what Issa Rae sounds like her voice. Like she don't even say
Oh,
nothing.
Issa Rae. Amanda is just shooting down whoever comes down her path.
Damn. She's like, what you know that Mario game that you shoot the ducks? She is
Hmm.
lining up just shooting the ducks over there.
She
That's
coming at
crazy.
any and everybody that rubs her the
Everybody, all
wrong
the
way.
ducks.
Yeah.
Jesus. So what's up
So,
with that?
all right. So the interview just dropped with Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp, and Amanda Sales. So I watch them interviews be too long. They said 3 hours. I was like, oh
No.
hell no.
Hell no. There you go.
What oh gosh, I don't even know what they're gonna meme at for that one. What's-
Hell no.
Oh, what is it? This one? Yeah,
Oh my
Hell
God,
no.
no way. Yeah,
It's too
yeah.
long.
yeah. I was
What
like
the
3 minutes, 3 hours.
hell? Oh my.
No,
Yeah, I'm good.
but no. So I watched maybe like the first night 30 minutes, and then the next night 30 minutes. I did not get on the Issa Rae part as yet. She was just talking about her beef with Floetry, and then her being diagnosed with autism, and she said something else too. But the way how Shannon Sharp was interviewing her, she said was very combative. I felt like she was
Okay.
combative.
You think he was
Interview.
combative?
I don't think he came across as that. Like, I feel like she was the more one. Like, shout out, she's my cancer sis. So, like, I know how a cancer can be.
Yeah. Little
But
emotion.
like, she has said that like she went to school and got her degree in African American studies and all that, so she can detect racism like that. And she was saying that as growing up, she was basically being bullied by her teachers, and that the teacher had mentioned something, and she's an expert at whatever ethnicities, I don't know, race, I don't know. And the teacher, misinformed the class. So she raised her hand and was like, no, you're wrong. It's this, that, and the third. And the teacher didn't like that. And so she called her and I think her mom or whatever and was like, she's being disrespectful. And then the same time, one teacher made up something that I'm like, hold up, this sounds familiar. But one teacher said that she had a phone or she was talking in the class on the phone or something like that. I'm trying to remember because there's so many instances where she
Right.
is the constant target.
So she's the
So
grown up or she's the target?
from like right. So it's like from elementary, that kind of school, and then it's the college era, and then it's the adulthood era. So I think
She's been
this one, I think they made up a lie, something about her being on her phone or cheating. I don't know what it was. And one of the classmates say, yeah, she was. And then they try to get her kicked out or whatever. And I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I feel like why.
Amanda. Why you telling
And
me?
so, yes, Shannon was like, what about if the teacher was upset because a child interrupt and try to correct them? He's like, in my household growing up, if you try to correct an adult as a child, like that's disrespectful. Like he just undermining the whole race. And she's like, okay, but I'm telling you my experience. Or how you going to tell me about my experience? So
Right.
two things at the same time could be right, if that makes sense. Like he
Okay.
has his experience, she has her experience. She's saying is this, so she's getting mad and upset and like, in other words, like you're trying to gaslight that whole situation. You're trying to make it seem like I'm blowing it out of proportion. And again, that's how I felt with her. I gotta watch it again because of her talking about the autism and basically saying what I felt like was her taking the test and was diagnosed with it. Now she's on Instagram saying, no, I was not diagnosed. I did not take the test. I'm not paying
She said no.
10,000. Yeah, she said, I'm not taking 10,000. I'm not paying $10,000 for a test. And everybody was like, it's not
She
ten
said
thousand
she was
dollars.
certified autistic. So
So
now she's saying that
I'm
she's
bugged
not.
out. I'm
These people are
confused.
gonna ask for receipts. So she's like, let me backtrack.
Let me see if I
First
can
of all,
find
let me
it.
make something very clear. There's a lot of people that have autism and that parents are dealing with autistic children and autistic
This is
family
it.
members. That's not something you play with.
What
Oh, it
the
transferred over.
hell?
That is not something that you joke around with.
Was asking, no, I have not been clinically diagnosed by a doctor because I'm not paying $10,000 to do that. And most people will tell you that at this age, you don't need a clinical diagnosis.
Yeah.
They cut out at the end. He was asking.
Somebody said in the comments, I'm reading the comments. She said, so she lied. In the interview, she said she took the test and was recently diagnosed.
Right. I saw that. So we just playing around with so the girl's just basically a victim with every situation, and she creates herself as a victim in every situation.
Okay,
because
so
ever since I heard her name ring bells in social media, that's always what it is some drama, always. And I know a lot of people like that they just create drama because they get off on it, especially females.
And so that might be the case with her and Issa.
How do you play with something like that, knowing that that's an actual real health issue that a lot of people go through, and that's not an easy thing for parents and or family members to deal with when it comes to autism? You know, that's not something that you just throw around there. You look
Amanda,
cute.
You gonna call us?
You look cute though, by the way.
But wait, Amanda, are you gonna call us? Like, you want to be on the show or what?
Clarify some things because you're looking real victimish right now,
and that's bugging.
Not in a on purpose victim. So you
okay,
need to
so tell me this, because this was released today, and I was like, 4 hours ago, she made this post.
What
and I'm gonna
read it. I'm blind, girl.
She made a post. She said, Shannon, as if I guess it's a conversational piece, but have you been clinically diagnosed? Me, yes, there is a clinical diagnosis for autism.
That's crazy. So did she mix bipolar with autistic? Because it looks like she's a little bipolar.
She didn't mention anything about bipolar, but
well, good point.
That's what she's saying. She didn't, in other words, in her tone, she didn't say that she had. I don't know. Let me finish it. Then he then hung his head and excelled in frustration because I did not answer his question. Right, hold on. Who's texting me? She said, this is called deflection. Why? Because I was not going to be pressured by this man who was interrogating me with absolutely zero love for me into proving something to him that L died. I don't even know what that means. By his line of questioning, he had already committed to undermining. I understand my response may be confusing to some, but I'm clarifying it as I did in my live, and that is enough. I'm going to send this to you because I'm like, did I read that correctly? It sounds... Okay, so here's the clip.
So let me ask you this. How old were you when you got diagnosed? Did you always feel that you was different and you felt something was wrong?
Well, what's today?
Today is Thursday, the 18th.
So 42 and however many days until I was just recently diagnosed. And this came out of this situation because so many Black women who are autistic said to me, I see you. You need to. And I've always thought, you can look at other interviews. I've mentioned before, like, I think I'm on the spectrum. Because I'm an 80s baby. This was not really a part of the narrative.
Right.
And as we started seeing more about autism and you start seeing shows about different characters, and I start learning more like from people like Holly Robinson Peete.
So in other words, self-diagnosed.
Google.
But then, I think sometimes we're afraid to learn certain things. So
it's in the 70s, baby, you got what put to bed.
And precocious, loquacious child that I was talking to.
Yeah.
You said what?
I've heard enough. No need to keep on. I've heard enough. She said what she said, and she said what she didn't. So it's like
I could have sworn she said something more recently.
she said enough. We've heard it all.
Doja.
Doja
She
looks
like
good. Didn't she? Okay, don't come at me. But I could have sworn someone said she went and like got her body done, but she already had a nice body before she did her body. So what's the body? The new
she got
body?
her titties done.
They're her just her boobs because
Just
she
her
already
boobs.
had a big butt.
Maybe a little,
A
lipo,
little
whatever
more.
the situation. Yeah, but I think it was just her boobs
I like
that she was
Doja.
flat
She's
chested.
cool. I think she's cool. She's pretty. She's very sexual, which I like. Not for myself. I don't like women.
Yeah, she
I'm
do
thinking
gives
like
off that sexual
she's an aura.
seductive.
Yeah, seductive, very power feminine. I like it. I like her.
So moving
Another
right
beef.
along.
Another beef.
Okay.
Jenny, does she want to go by mine now, or does she want to go by Jenkins? Because I
Probably
know
Jenkins.
she's still Jenkins.
Did they get the divorce?
Okay. So Jenny Mai and Jeezy, like today's just a whirlwind of just drama. Cat Williams said on Shay Shay's show in reference that 2024 was going to be the year of exposure. He's talking Bible scripts in here, and he said it's the year of exposure, and so far it's been exposing. So it's like, what is going on? But I don't know if retrograde or whatever that thing is, or Gatorade.
Forgot what. But it's supposed to be like the like whatever's in the dark come to life type. Yeah,
It's coming
that
to
we
light.
in.
Is no
Mm.
longer starting to look dark
I'm
now.
about to just read this comment section because
The comments be
somebody
going
said
off.
I don't like this lady. Mhm.
Oh,
Somebody said black woman, let's mind our business. Someone said her telling him he doesn't know his strength when drunk doesn't sound like a golfing incident. Maybe I'm misreading. Okay, now what about the hotel incident? What happened here? So explain what happened. What did you see on your feed?
so far what I saw is that she, if you want to go backtrack, she filed for divorce, and then he says he wants to file for joint custody because her schedule doesn't allow her to be the best mother possible to the kid. I don't remember if it was a boy or girl, but then he retracted his statement, and then yeah. So if you guys don't know who Jenny Mai is, she was on that show, The Talk, or the host or something, and then she was the sassy one, which I like. She's very cultured, seasoned. But a lot of people just thought she was like kind of like riding on the coattails of the black culture. You know how that goes. And then she had the husband at the time that he wanted kids, but she didn't want kids. That's why I be telling women, like, you may not want kids because of the current person you're with. Because as soon as she got with Jeezy, she was
Absolutely
like,
true.
pop this thing out.
Yeah.
And so it's because she didn't want a kid with him. And anyways, he ended up cheating on her, the husband, the white guy, ended up cheating on her. Yes, he cheated on her with a gringa.
Before, after she said this, maybe that's why she didn't want the baby, because he was cheating.
No. It was they were together for years, and she always said, I don't want kids. I don't want kids. I don't see myself as a mom. So as they were together still, as to our knowledge, because we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but while we were together, he started seeing another lady, I think somebody he works for or works with him or something like that, and got her pregnant. And then all of a sudden they announced the divorce, and then she got with the Jeezy guy, and then she just popped his baby out, right? And everybody was rooting for them. So yeah, so that's the backstory. And then now we're at where there's domestic violence claims, and that Ritz-Carlton, the hotel, made a statement. I think it was a security guard that he was there when it was down. And basically, Janae had, I forget how to say her name. She had asked for him to like escort her to her room because she was scared of Jeezy and what he would do to her if they were behind closed doors. So he like escorted them, and then Jeezy kept saying, no, let me have a few minutes with my wife. Like, we're just trying to talk it out. And he was like, I can't leave because she told me she doesn't feel safe around you. So then they walked up to the room together. They were still disputing. And then all of a sudden, Jenny said, you know what, you can head out, to the security guard. And then he just like left. And that's where he left off at that. That's a lot. So, yeah.
I'm trying to get into it because other people saying something about a golf incident. Let me see. Jeezy isn't here for Jenny May, attempted to slander his name with abuse allegation. In a statement, he makes it clear that the pictures that Jenny were attempting to use as claims of physical abuse are allegedly from a golfing incident where they both were injured. Not just her. He also says it's disheartening to see her attempt to slander him throughout this bitter divorce. The
Mhm.
allegations are not only false, but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I love. Jeezy said in a statement, the malicious attempt to tarnish my character and disrupt my family is ridiculous. It's disheartening to witness the manipulation, deceit at play. And at this time, my main concern is being an active father to our daughter as I continue to fight for in court mandated joint custody. Rest assured, the truth will prevail through this proper legal channels. Ciao.
Wow.
Here's the text. Did you get to see the text and the
Yeah,
pictures?
all the bruising.
On June 23rd, 2022 at 4:24 p.m. Babe, be done getting my hair cut 45 to 50 minutes. Kim Monaco, what's the baby name? Monaco?
Monaco?
Monaco, stay up so I can tell her
Like
good
Monaco,
night.
the club, no? Like Club Monaco?
Oh, I thought it was like a country.
Or
Mm-mm.
like too, yeah. But it's Monaco,
Yes,
yeah?
Papa, we miss you. Okay. And then random pictures of her arm, legs, elbows. And then June 20th, 2022, babe. And then, hi, babe, we landed. And then June 21st, 2022, pictures of them in a golf car and the baby swimming. And then, baby, I have a lot of dresses to wear this week. I am sorry, babe. Haven't forgiven myself for putting you in danger. I've been uneasy and sad about it. It was not intentional. It was an accident, but we do need to be more careful, especially when we're drinking, babe. I don't think you know your own strength when you drink. If someone abused you, that's how you talk. I don't know.
I
I
wouldn't
don't
be
know. I
big
wasn't
with
there.
somebody that beat my ass. Just saying. I wouldn't even be with him anyway, but I'm just saying, like, I definitely wouldn't be texting like, babe, it's okay. But then again, it happens every day. Domestic violence, that's how it is, you know?
Right.
You
So,
know?
yeah.
So what is your thoughts?
Who lies more, Leos or Libras? I'm going to say
I say
Leos.
Leos. Jinx. Leos, we love you. Not as much as Tyrese loves Leos, but baby, like, we love Leos. He sang that horoscope song. He was like,
He love
Leos,
Leos. Is his current
but let's not
fiance is a
mention his
Leo?
name. Huh?
Is his current fiance a Leo? I could have sworn she's a Leo.
He's got a fiance? I don't keep up with him.
Timothy.
Who?
Timothy.
That's
The Timothy
Timothy's
girl.
is that a woman?
Mm-hmm. Somebody said Leos are brutally honest and blunt. Libras lie and cheat. Somebody said, woo, Leos.
I plead the
Libras
fifth.
lie they ass off. They are tired and
Really?
starting to understand why y'all drag Libras, but I don't really like Leos. Libras is all up in here. Lying Leos, of course. Libras don't lie. Somebody says Leo stands for lie every opportunity.
Oh, wow. That's actually genius. I agree. Leo.
Lion Libras lie over dumb stuff, and Leos lie to avoid hurting feelings.
I don't think Leos care about feelings. What are you talking about? Leos and Aries. Y'all two
That was
belong
cute.
together.
Libras is what they call them. Any
Wow.
Libra or Leo in the comments is lying right now. Ooh, this is a good debate. We said I spill. All right, anything we need to add or talk about? Let me go into the
Let's go into
chat.
that. So let's see. So Club
All right.
Shisha
Oh, here we go.
Brown TikTok JT and Cardi B. You didn't even talk about that.
Okay, so they're saying JT dropped a new song. Hold up, let me go. Because I only seen like a little clip of it. I don't know if it's this one, and they said that she might have was dissing Cardi because she talked about something about veneers, and now she's missing a tooth, and Cardi had a picture up with her missing her tooth. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my gosh. I don't know where it went. It might have been somebody else, but this is her.
Let me see. Who's that? I thought that was a blow up doll. That's a real
Yeah,
person.
like that. She's a pretty transgender.
Oh,
That's
okay
what
then.
somebody said.
I don't even know what she looks like, but it looks cute.
Oh my gosh, where is the beef? You know how like social media, somebody
Hold
beefing
on,
one minute, then they
JT's
make
girl
up.
is a transgender girl?
Huh?
JT's transgender?
No, they saying that like she bodies the look of a transgender,
Oh
but
goodness.
she's actually a woman. But that's what
Oh,
they're saying.
I was like, this whole time I thought she was a woman, but okay,
She's
still
she's
pretty.
she definitely is. Uh,
Yeah.
where is Cardi B in the side too?
Well, Cardi B posts that her side tooth came out. She don't care. Cardi B is so down to
She
earth and
did. Let me just put in
she
Cardi.
did. I swear she did because I remember seeing it, and she's like saying something about her tooth fell out.
What's the new trend? Like showing off your side tooth?
I don't know, but a lot of people
Like
don't have a side tooth.
Nelly, like Nelly, he had his tooth fell out.
Well, because they're going to Colombia to get them veneers. They need to go,
I
you
don't
know,
find.
stick to they're going to the bootleg place to get the veneers done, and it's like
Well,
temporary.
she
So
posted it on her page.
I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Well, yeah, that's what they saying that she might have been throwing shots at Cardi, but we been knew that they beefing because JT is Team Nikki. So
Oh, that's why. Yeah. So I don't know, we discussed it last time, but are you still Nikki or are you Cardi?
Cardi all day, VX.
And what makes you be a Cardi against Nikki? Like what is it? Why?
Uh, because Nikki is beefing with Kim, and I'm Kim all day because I grew up with Kim. And then
Right.
in the era of new music, new sounds, '09, like with the Drake, the Young Money and all that Empire, that was their era. And I never really I like that song with her and Drake, Moment for Life. But I
Right. That's
try to listen to her album. That first one, Pink Friday, was not rocking with it. Pink Friday 2 was not rocking with it. To me, it sound all pop. And then what's the one? Pink Print is my favorite. I love Pink
that
Print. It
one's
sounds more, yes, I listen that to front and back. Like I love Pink Print. But that's about it. Like it's not anything where I'm like, hold on, moment of silence. Let me
let me replay this. Or
yeah, like no. So and then when Cardi came out, she dropped her first album, played it front to end. Like I
that's
love that album, and I just like Cardi. So
I like
yeah,
Cardi because I think
Team
she's more
Cardi.
personable. Like I think she's ouch. What the heck? I feel like she's
Mhm.
more personable. I feel like she's more down to earth, and then she just like she remembers where she's from, and not that it makes a difference, but it makes a difference because it just lets you know, like, hey, look, I'm just a regular person still. I just got money, and she'll say something similar to like, I'm just regular, you guys. Like I just got money now,
Yeah, Cardi.
but
Yeah.
she's super
Her
very like
personality is cute.
yeah, she's got a cute personality. She's very funny. Like I got a big character personality too, but she cracks me the heck up. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like adorable. I just really like Cardi B.
So
Honestly.
definitely Team Cardi.
Yeah. Same. Same.
All right, I think that's it. Like until next Friday.
Yes.
Um, Follow me on all the socials at Artishasparkle, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter.
Not TikTok, but follow
Yeah,
us.
because same thing, Jazz Lauren. Shout out your
Follow me on Instagram and like I said, not TikTok, because it's TikTok is TikToking away. So
yeah.
the time is TikToking before they take it away. So all my hard work on
Facts.
there for nothing. But we still got Instagram, and we're gonna be transferring over to whatever new app that they bring up. So stay tuned.
If you rock with us, subscribe, hit like, comment down below. We love to hear you guys take on everything. Until next time,
Bye.
bye.